Finland's military landscape is undergoing a significant transformation, and at the heart of this evolution lies the ARVE, or Armored Vehicle Enhanced, a new 155mm wheeled self-propelled howitzer unveiled by Patria on March 20, 2025, during its Arctic event in Rovaniemi. This development marks Finland's first foray into a domestically produced wheeled artillery platform, integrating the proven 155K98 towed howitzer onto a Sisu E13TP 8x8 truck chassis. As Finland strengthens its NATO-aligned defenses amid heightened regional tensions, the ARVE emerges as a pragmatic solution to enhance artillery mobility, survivability, and coastal defense capabilities. The ARVE builds on the legacy of the 155K98, a 52 caliber towed howitzer in service since 1998, renowned for its 40-kilometer range with conventional rounds and a firing rate of 6 to 10 rounds per minute, including a rapid burst of 3 rounds in 12 seconds. Equipped with a semi-automatic breech and an auxiliary motor for short-distance movement at 15 kilometers per hour, the 155K98 has proven its worth, particularly in modern conflicts where mobility counters drone and artillery threats. Patria's innovation lies in mounting this system onto the Sisu E13TP, a robust 8x8 truck with a 445 horsepower engine, 90 km/h top speed, and 900 km range, already a staple in Finnish military logistics. The ARVE retains the 155K98's manual operation, delivering its first shot within 90 seconds of arrival and departing within 45 seconds after firing, while carrying 24 rounds. This fusion of towed artillery reliability with wheeled mobility positions the ARVE as a cost-effective, agile alternative to tracked systems. Procurement of the ARVE reflects a blend of historical ambition and contemporary necessity. Patria first pitched the concept of a wheeled 155K98 to Finland's Defense Committee in 2015, but the idea was sidelined by the 2018 purchase of South Korea's K9 Thunder tracked howitzers. Russia's 2022 invasion of Ukraine shifted priorities, reviving interest in a domestically produced system to ensure logistical independence. Although Patria developed the ARVE prototype independently, without a formal Finnish Defense Forces contract, it anticipates orders for converting existing 155K98s or producing new units. The company, which manufactured the 155K98 until 2005 and retains production expertise through maintenance and upgrades, is well positioned to scale up if the FDF commits. Test firing scheduled for summer 2025 will be pivotal, with potential enhancements like electrical gun laying under consideration if demand emerges. Delivery timelines hinge on procurement decisions, which remain pending as of April 1, 2025. The ARVE prototype, completed in the year prior to its unveiling, leverages Patria's existing capabilities, including barrel production and ultrasonic inspections for service life assessment. If ordered, conversions of the FDF's towed 155K98s or new builds could expedite delivery compared to foreign acquisitions, given Patria's domestic infrastructure. However, without a confirmed contract, the ARVE's transition from prototype to operational system remains speculative, with summer testing likely to influence the timeline. Patria's prior experience with the 155GH52 SPT55, a T55 chassis-based variant for export in 2005, underscores its adaptability, though the ARVE's wheeled design targets a distinct operational niche. The ARVE's primary role is to rejuvenate the Finnish Navy's mobile coastal artillery, a capability diminished since the mid-2000s when towed systems like the Soviet 152mm ML-20 were phased out. Designed to replace aging fixed 130mm coastal guns, the ARVE offers rapid deployment across Finland's Baltic Sea islands, countering seaborne threats and supporting NATO operations. Its purpose aligns with Finland's total defense strategy, emphasizing artillery as a deterrent along its 1,300 kilometers border with Russia. The system's mobility, enabled by the Sisu truck's all-terrain prowess, enhances survivability against counterfire and drones, a lesson from Ukraine, while its NATO standard 155mm rounds ensure interoperability with allies. Deployment will likely center on the Navy's coastal fleet, bolstering maritime defense in a region where Russia's assertiveness, such as its May 2024 Gulf of Finland border proposal, heightens tensions. Finland stands to gain significantly from the ARVE, both militarily and economically. As a NATO frontline state, it reinforces deterrence with a system tailored to its subarctic and coastal terrain, complementing recent procurements like the 35 jets and David's Sling missile defense. By leveraging Patria and Sisu, Finland reduces reliance on foreign suppliers, a strategic advantage amid global supply chain strains, while supporting its defense industry. Regionally, the ARVE enhances NATO's Baltic Sea posture, particularly alongside Sweden's maritime upgrades, potentially stabilizing the area by raising the cost of Russian aggression. However, its modest automation and armor limit its transformative potential compared to more advanced systems, focusing its impact on localized deterrence rather than regional dominance. When compared to competitors like Sweden's BA Archer or France's KNDS Caesar, both widely used in Europe, the ARVE occupies a middle ground. The Archer, with its fully automated turret and 60 kilometers range using precision rounds, offers superior firepower and crew protection, as seen in its adoption by Sweden and the UK. The Caesar, mounted on a 6x6 chassis, boasts a 42 kilometers range and rapid setup, serving France and Ukraine effectively. Both systems outpace the ARVE's manual operation and 40 kilometers range, yet their complexity and cost, often exceeding €3 million per unit, contrast with the ARVE's affordability and simplicity, likely under €2 million given its conversion-based design. Poland's Kryl, another 155mm wheeled system in development, shares the ARVE's cost focus but aims for greater automation, though it's not yet operational. The ARVE's edge lies in its compatibility with Finland's existing 155 K98s and domestic production, offering a tailored, self-reliant solution over imported alternatives. Overall, the ARVE represents a strategic evolution rather than a revolution. Its strengths, mobility, cost-effectiveness, and national production make it an ideal fit for Finland's coastal defense needs and NATO role, though it lacks the sophistication of the Archer or Caesar. If procured, it could solidify Finland's artillery-centric defense while modestly enhancing regional stability. Export potential exists, particularly for nations seeking affordable artillery upgrades, but its niche design limits broad appeal. As summer 2025 tests loom, the ARVE's fate will hinge on Finland's commitment to balancing innovation with practicality in an increasingly volatile Baltic arena.